Alrighty, welcome back to Boruto Anime Review episode 255. This basically is discussing episode 255 plus episode plus also news chapter of the manga. Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, now in the case of this episode here, this episode does finish up the Hidden Mist arc. Yes. This episode was mostly the epilogue for this story arc. Yes. Basically, the best way to describe it is that just what are the consequences afterwards? Well, after, of course, Boruto and Team 7 give a debriefing about what happened, Boruto thinks of their actions and suggests what's happened with the Futo. The Futo are the people who are not fighting. They have been put under surveillance. They're not like they're basically going to put on watch. The leader of the Futo clan, he was put back in prison where he basically previously was. Yeah, and it's also revealed that Kawaki did not kill the leader, despite the fact clearly by the animation he clearly slit his throat. Nope, he's still very much alive. Somehow, it's almost like basically like that. It seems like they were gonna make him a murderer. They would have him kill the leader, but nope. It says, oh yeah, he spared him, despite the fact when we look at the last episode, it looked like he slit his throat. Go figure. Then of course, basically, like in the case of Ikeda, they do reveal exactly what's going to happen to him, and there's also some follow up to it. They reveal this a bit later after a conversation. Now, it is revealed what happened with Boruto in the last couple episodes. He's going to basically put stuff on the line. Naruto does talk about that, and he himself basically went through that too, both in the original Naruto series and Shippuden. So he perfectly understands how he feels, and it's a very good conversation, great chemistry between the two of them. And in the case of Kwanaki, he basically, as he's finishing before, he just leaves, walks through the village for a while, runs into Team Udon. Looks like the Iwami wants to get into a fight with Kawaki. Then they stop, and of course, he marches up to look like a park per se, where it's on a free admission. And he, of course, runs into Mitsuke, who just happily just decided to follow him there. And they chat about the fact that they basically could push the argument forward even more, but he backed down due to bartender point. Sarah, meanwhile, doesn't really do anything in the whole episode. Nope. Excuse me, she's there, but she doesn't really do anything at all. She does try to get her two teammates to calm down when later on in the episode. I'll get to that. So, case Ikeda, what's this to have with him? Well, he's put in the surveillance. Well, they do reveal first, thanks to the Mazakage, he does reveal that all the heavy casualties and all the damage, there's things take a while to repair all the damaged facilities, and also the fact that the feudal lord, because the Futsu clan killed their son, that they should receive a severe punishment for what they did to his son. And of course, Chotaro was like, that's not necessary. He's probably thinking that's not necessary. Wait for him to calm down. He's probably just angry over the fact his son died. Yeah. So they're just put on the surveillance. In the case of what happened with Ikeda, well, he's put on the surveillance and put back to be a shipbuilder. That's pretty much his punishment. Just basically put him back to work, building ships, but put on the surveillance. And first pick up is his boss. Yep. And well, then Boruto and Kawaki do briefly have a fight at the end of the episode to settle their argument they had before. And well, then Naruto's like, well, by the way, Naruto randomly shows up at this park. Yeah, he just like first the Mitsuke, you probably knew he was there, but Naruto? Seriously? Wow. By the way, Shikamaru's in the episode too. It's by far one of the most strangest things to happen in the episode. Well, apparently, Naruto is a little more active than usual when it comes to this particular series. But he's got hands to him. At least this is a pretty good episode. Next week, we're focusing on Team 10 again. First time in a long time focus on this team. Yeah, probably we need a break from Team Udon and basically Team 7. Probably because we spent the last 24 episodes. Oh, by the way, in the case of Bhutan and Kaio's going to stay in Kagura's village. Bhutan is going to go out hunting Soma, the guy who Sotoma, the guy who basically formed the new Seven Swordsmen. Yep, that's pretty much what they want to do. And of course, Kaio's gonna stay there because, well, he was asked to stay, and well, he's accept. It's a key route to the village, to hidden mist, so probably can find the same there. Yep, it's a pretty good episode. Nothing bad with this one, except I think there was kind of a rewrite with Kawaki. Yes, because like I said before, it clearly looked like he slit the man's throat, but nope, he's back in prison. Though at least that his arms are skinny again, he at least keep his muscular build for his chest. Because before he was really skinny when he was first seen this arc. Now he's kind of back with it's basically for him he's like back to status quo. Yeah, and it's not even showing exactly where the heck Kawaki cut him. With his big humongous knife blade, which by the way he doesn't use the whole episode. Nope, he does not use it at all. My final thoughts on this particular arc. This definitely was a good arc, a good pacing with it. I like all the episodes except one. There's one episode I despise. There's like a couple episodes that were really bad. Oh my gosh, these episodes were so freaking terrible. Yeah, and you're probably thinking, okay. One, of course, is 248. Yeah, there's two deaths in this arc. Kagura and Hibiko. Kagura, I'm more accepting his, basically, because they built up to his death. Hibiko felt like complete random. Excuse me. Her death, I still feel as though, despite the fact it's been like a month since it happened, I still feel as though that this death was completely unnecessary. And apparently the writers of this arc, like whoever wrote the episode, completely forgot the fact that Sadara knows medical ninjutsu. She knows it. Why the heck did the writer, I started like, oh, it's nothing I can do. Really? You couldn't try hard enough? It's almost like basic, and I'm sure if my friend Edgar was watching this arc, he'd be like, Sadara is useless this entire arc. She does nothing. I'm like, really? Yeah. I mean, Boruto does some stuff. I mean, you want to know another character who's practically useless this whole arc? Mitsuki. He does very little. It's mostly just Naruto, Kagura, Himiko does some stuff here. Metal Lee does some stuff here too. Dinky does a tiny bit of stuff. Mostly it's all tech stuff with him. But Sadara, wow. You ever heard any noteworthy moments of her this entire arc? I can't think of any. She barely did any fighting this arc. It's almost like she was here just for fan service. Because Sadara is a fan favorite. And in my opinion, that's a mistake. You bring in a great character like Sadara Chia, who, by the way, her only no word. Oh, well, by the way, there is one other moment. She actually used her Sharingan in one episode for like 2 minutes. Actually, she used it a couple times. But, man. How useless was Sadara this whole arc? Kawaki did a little bit. There's also something they introduced at the beginning of this arc that really made sense at all. Oh, yeah, let's have Kawaki have motion sickness. For no reason. Nothing mentioned the Boruto manga. He's got this. Oh no. Apparently he's got motion sickness. And then we have, apparently there's one of ours probably felt this, oh, this was stupid. So let's have Bhutan basically heal his motion sickness. Apparently with some hidden mist technique. Okay. Fine. Yeah, that's the kind of feel this about that, is that That was probably another writer probably not agreeing with this particular situation with Kawaki this arc, and they need him basically to do something. It's like I said, basically throwing up every episode. So get rid of it. Get rid of that particular thing, and then afterwards, if we think about it, the guy did practically nothing after he got healed. I mean, yeah. Aside from basically taking a leg of the Futo clan, the guy did nothing. As a matter of fact, he spent a whole episode just not there. Also, the ship they captured get destroyed off screen. How? Never explained. Yeah, there are a few plot holes in this particular arc. Do I think that the amount of episodes was necessary for this one? Yeah, this was fine. I had no problem with the. Excuse me. I had no problem with the length of this arc. Unlike Mitsuka's appearance, well, that dragged out for absolute reason at all. I have heard rumors because they wanted to stretch over the rest of the year just because they had no other plans. This one, I didn't feel as though they stretched it out as much as they did. I mean, this arc practically lasted for 24 episodes. One of the longest arcs the whole series. Yes. Though, in the case of, well, at least next week, finally moving past this. Though, I think some people might have some fatigue due to the fact this arc is going on for about 3 months. Let's see. 232. Oh my gosh, this arc has been going on for almost 6 freaking months. Yeah, I just realized it's been going on for almost 6 months. Yes, and a lot of people probably saying, we don't need an arc that lasts for 6 months. Start back in January, and we now wrap up with this now. Go figure. Alright, moving on to this chapter of the manga, which is... Good. Chapter 71, Hindrance. I have heard that apparently this manga is going hiatus. I don't know when. I heard it was probably supposed to be after... I was at this chapter, the next one, that the manga take a brief break. How long a break? I don't know. The cover art is simply Code in his Utsuki form. Yes, wearing a suit. Yeah, that's all it is. Just a cover thing of Code. And then you have Code talking to Armando about to kill him. Yeah, he says, eat a word about Kawaki. Hold it. Yes. What about Kawaki? Kawaki is my ace up my sleeve. In case Kawaki ever tries to abandon me like now, or ever said limit me. What do you mean? I don't understand. Ignore him. He's bluffing us all the time. Code. I'm talking to him. Don't interrupt. This is stupid. You got by those windbags mutterings. These are ends. Did you not hear me? I'm telling you, do not interfere. Sorry, but he's a registry list too. He already told me Kawaki is off limits. He would not be a mono as well. Daemon? Yep, he jumps on Kawaki's Code's back, holds him back. Hey now, time to take it away, huh? And toss him at the wall. Come down here. Code, did you attack my little brother with the intent to kill him? That's a horrible accusation, considering you fired the first shot. I warned you before. If you end up being a hindrance, I'll have to dispose you. Wait a second. Hindrance? Me? Do you still not understand, Code? Ida's got an invitation from Konoha now. She's already got an opportunity to get close to Kawaki. If she accepts association with you, she'll ruin his chance. So how are you not hindrance? Shut up, Amanda. Quit the smooth talk. You don't want to try to trick Ada and throw me the wolves like it work. Trick? I'm saying, I said shut up. And then you have Damon pop up and say, are you stupid? If Big Sis says don't, then stop doing it. Idiots can't understand simple things. Needy with stuff to get Code. Remember who you are? You came with Chant about her? What the heck? Yeah, so running here again. Yep, it's just Shikamaru. Even Sasuke's here as well. What is she, a cyborg relic like Code? Don't know. Amanda mentioned before cyborgs were scrapped. Yep, pretty interesting conversation. And we cut back to Code and Damn fighting. Hey, the David's like really weird stuff for you. I'm grateful to Kodan for freeing me. That's why we regain power. But let's call it a day for it's time to end this. You're kidding, right? I love you, Ida. But my heart. You still need my power? No thanks. I don't care for your self-growing attitude. Whether the feelings are real or not, I've had enough. Don't worry, big sis. We're not against anyone custody or protect you. I see. So there doesn't need two knights, does she? That's right, just one. Me. What are you talking about? You creep me out. Sorry, Dan. Let's get what's wrong who the real hindrance is. Hee hee hee. You're losing it. Try it. Hey, Cole, beware his palms. His palms. When he touches others with his hands, like it's like a you big bug, you jerk. How dare? Yep. Like I see. While touching others. You see earlier. Hilarious. And he punched him right to the freaking floor. Beats him up, and of course he jumps up, tries to hit him, but he's kicked right in the face. Right in the wall, like, no way, had enough yet? You do seem stronger than Joggin, so neither Kage nor Chio should trouble. But that's all. Who's second or third doesn't matter to number one, me. Then Ko just takes Bug and leaves. It's like, running away? That's fine, I won't chase after you, just don't get in my way. And I think you know what this is, who try to seek everything. I'll kill you if you're warranted. I've got a mission to cultivate the divine tree, obtain chakra fruit. As per Urski will Ishiki between me. I would vow to become Ishiki. Oh, good luck. Once I'm a your ability won't affect me. And finally feel the true things for you. Whether you want to love you or kill you. And then Daemon tries to kick him, but he escapes with Bug. Armando, you are really devious. Not only you spent the crisis managed to artfully manage to separate Code and I as well, and you said be grateful to cut off Code, while you still be rough. Don't love me with you. I just want to hear the rest of your story. If you're trying to love, I'll have no problems killing you then. Hee hee. Cow gets made for the slaves, not bluff. It's true. Yo, interesting. Hey, Ruff. Damon's itching to kill right now. If you don't want to die, let's just start explaining now. Kawaki is regaining karma, and simultaneously inherit Iski's abilities. His power is likely keep growing. As of right now, there's no one who can oppose Kawaki power, including Okage, except for me. You planned something else in Kawaki, so I have you. A unique emergency shutdown command code that only I can see. It's coded to the Manchkaw, but it concerns the other villagers too. He's caused no one prior, meaning they have no chance but to rely on me. You're right. You're property for resolving problem created yourself by restoring Karma's karma. Moreover, why you didn't put a stop to the function to begin with? Because God forbid it. To implant him with such a functioning precious vestment unacceptable. If I can bring it back, I can beat the heck out of him. What? Breaking a sweat. As his name says, you can deal with Kawaki's power if you should die. Let's go relate as siblings. You have a point. Intriguing one. The checkout sequence is just an insurance to protect my standing in the village. My real objective and Kawaki is necessary. So I have asked a question. So spill a cue. I'll talk if it's a long story. So we need to tell Kawa as well. Can you wait till we get there? You should accept Shigemaru's art, Ida. He said you want to build a relationship with Kyoki. You should move the Koa. You think so too? And she's blushing. Move the Koa. Don't worry on me today, since I will tell him all about Damon too. We'll head the Koa village then. And of course the Koa's talking to Bug, like, what'd you with this? Oh, because for Kawaki secret, and of course need to be a legit vessel. Play that stuff later. Slayer, I wreck everything. Everything passionate. And they call it village too. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Damn good chapter. Yeah, I give this chapter roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Yep, just a damn good chapter. Definitely looking forward to it. Okay, so That's the episode. Next episode's gonna be one more video tonight, and that'll be pretty much it. Okay, next video. Bye.